What an opening game for Liverpool and Leeds in the English Premier League on the opening weekend. What a game. What trials and tribulations. A hat-trick from Mo Salah. A brilliant performance from Leeds United. Some of the worst defending you will see this season from any team in the Premier League from Liverpool. And it's 3 points. And you should always congratulate a team for picking up 3 points and winning the game that they're in. That always deserves congratulations. But there cannot be a Liverpool fan worth their salt on the planet who is sitting there feeling comfortable about the defense of their title. Let me just bring this out to you. That's in the last 16 games, 28 goals have been conceded by Liverpool Football Club. You are bordering on conceding almost 2 goals per game. You have won just 8 of your last 16 games, and the vast majority of that's a 50% win ratio, which for Liverpool standards in recent years is massively below the standard. And the volume of them that you are scraping over the line is palpable. And you've got man like Drifty on the Coppish, Team Coppish on Coppish TV getting called out and ridiculed and ripped apart for saying we need to improve our squad. I'm worried about the way we're playing. I'm worried about the lack of intensity. I'm worried about the defensive frailties. Liverpool fans, you can go sit in an echo chamber. Go read the Liverpool Echo. Go to certain YouTube channels. They will just fill you with delight and happiness, sunshine and rainbows. You are the favourites. You are still the best team in England. But to act like this run of form since the middle of February is where those 16 games stretch back to, that if you are deluding yourself into thinking that you've been the same Liverpool, strong at the back, intensive play, and not being troubled in games in the same frequency as before, you're deluding yourself and you are setting yourself up for failure. It is a good victory today, but trust me, you play like that against Chelsea, you play like that against Arsenal, you play like that against City, you play like that against Man United, they will beat you. They will beat you. If you are that frail at the back, if you are that defensively weak, they will tear you apart. There is absolutely no doubt about that in my mind. What Van Dijk was doing on the second and third goal for Leeds United is abysmal. The arrogance of his defending for the first goal was absolutely unforgivable in the context of one game, not for his lifetime at Liverpool Football Club. And then marking thin air, completely out of line with the remainder of his defence in the build-up to the second goal, absolutely in no man's land. The hole that he left at the back, Leeds exploited and put the ball into the back of the net, needs to be so much better. If you want to retain this title, if you want to make history and stay at the top, massive improvements are going to be needed. Klopp is going to spin this positive. Of course he is. That's his job to protect his players. You as fans, though, you can be a bit stronger than that. Wake up and smell the coffee. Because for me, barring Mo Salah, and by the way, Mo Salah, like I said, better than Eden Hazard has ever been in the Premier League. The best attacking player in the Premier League of the last 3 years. Here's the balance here. To show I'm not a Man United fan, I'm biased. Mo Salah, told you for years, don't sleep on him. He's been the best attacking player in the Premier League for the past 3 years, 4 years, flat, point blank, no debate. Keep Aubameyang, keep Rashford, keep Martial, keep Kane, keep Aguero, keep Hazard. This is the guy. And he stepped up. And by the way, arguably the most disrespected of the 3 Liverpool attackers by Liverpool fans. It's a madness. It's an absolute madness. He saved Virgil van Dijk. He saved Trent. He saved Gomez today that were exposed beyond belief. Klopp got out of jail. You know what? I think it's Rodrigo, the guy's name was at the end there. I mean, gave away an absolute calamitous penalty. He really, really did. That really cost Leeds United. I keep saying Leicester. It's all the bloody L's. It's all the L's in my head. But I want to hear from you.